Hello and welcome to Microeconomics, COVID style. So I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Scott Sandock. Please feel free just to call me Scott. I'm going to be your instructor in microeconomics, and it's a course that I absolutely love. I think microeconomics is super fascinating. It helps explain why people and firms act in a certain way. It's all about incentives and what drives people to certain behaviors. So when you start thinking about this class, eventually, if you get stuck on a problem, take a step back and say, what would I do? I'm an individual. And when you think about it that way, you're likely going to be right, because what we're trying to do is explain how individuals react. So I want to talk briefly about how this COVID style design is going to work. So originally this course was designed to be face-to-face, and then it moved to hybrid, and now it moved online with a synchronous component. Now, when COVID is happening, people's schedules are all crazy. Things are different, right? People don't want to be in a small room together. So I'm trying to allow as much flexibility as I possibly can. The way this course is going to work is basically the class is going to go from Monday till Sunday night. Each chapter is going to go from Monday to Sunday night. What we'll do is you can watch a video. On Wednesdays, we have our scheduled face-to-face time, which will be a Zoom meeting, which I'll create a link for. And you are welcome but not required to attend the Zoom meeting. If you attend, we'll work through a worksheet and make sure that everyone understands what's happening. And what I would ask is, if you attend, you're required to have watched the video, the content, before we come to class, right? So we're trying to understand and apply what the lecture is before class. Then we're going to work on it. And then you have till midnight that night to turn in what we did. If you attended class, you turn it in, you take a picture of it, you turn it in. Great. If you didn't attend class, you could turn it in. And I'm going to give a couple points of extra credit for it. It's not going to be, I'm not going to grade it real heavily. I'm not going to give any feedback on it. It's sort of just extra points. You did it. Wonderful. Then, once you have some experience with it, then you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get the rest of the homework done for that chapter. So there'll be a homework and there'll be a discussion question. Every week, I'll give you an announcement. In the announcement, there'll be a checklist to say, here's what's expected, here's what you have to do. Just complete it in the order that I present it. There'll be links to extra resources if you need help, but that's the general style. So this is an online class with a synchronous component where we can come together. The synchronous component is optional. We're going to be doing practice problems in it. If you don't come, that's fine. If you do come, we're going to basically work through extra practice problems that you can submit for extra credit. 100% your call. So I just want to briefly highlight my teaching philosophy. My teaching philosophy is that education is hard, but it shouldn't be stressful. You're going to make mistakes. I make mistakes when I learn too. And I don't think people should be penalized for mistakes as long as they reflect on what mistake they made and think about how could they prevent that mistake going forward. So we'll have homework. The homework will allow you to have multiple attempts, and you can do it to figure out what you got wrong. There'll be explanations based on if you selected something, it'll explain how to fix it and give you another attempt, and I keep your best score. On exams, I will give you an exam. They're open book, open notes, not open other people. I give you lots of time. They're designed to be 50 minutes, so about 90% of students will finish within 50 minutes. But then I triple the time to make sure that anyone who may have any sort of test anxiety, that universal learning design, everyone has enough time to do what they need. If you take the exam, you get more than 50% on your first attempt. You get a second attempt, and because it's an exam, I don't keep your highest score there, I average your scores. Discussions, I give you lots of feedback, and the discussions are, other people may use them as submissions, where people would have you write a short, one-page paper or whatever and submit it. But I have it be a discussion so that way you could see what other people did and get their perspective. So I think that really helps. Also, Everyone has a bad day. Because people have a bad day, I drop your lowest homework, I drop your lowest discussion, and I offer a lot of extra credit. That said, there is a however here. Because it's an online course, I want to give timely feedback. So when we have our class on Wednesdays and we go through the class, the worksheets, and then I expect you, if you want the credit, to submit it by Wednesday at midnight. Thursday at 12:01, I post the answer key to everyone. That way people can use it as a study guide. As soon as that answer key is posted, I can't offer credit anymore, right? The answers are out there. Also, I don't want people to think that low stress means no work. That's not the way college is. That's not the way life is. So there will be work that you have to do. And some of it will be hard. But it should never be unnecessarily stressful. It's just not the way I work. When we talk about learning and we talk about making mistakes, know that I'm here to help you. We have student tutors available. We have tutor.com that's available 24/7. There are lots of resources on YouTube and Khan Academy. We have amazing publisher videos. There's lots of stuff. That said, I'm going to say this is also my first time doing a synchronous online with a COVID-style impact. And we're going to run into some hiccups, and there are going to be some quirky things, and we'll just figure it out. So I'm going to ask for you to stay flexible. I'll stay flexible. We're going to make it work. I hope you will enjoy this course. I love this course. I hope it becomes meaningful and impactful for you as it was for me. I also want to throw out that it is my goal to see you be successful, period. That's why we're taking this course, is for you to learn this material and think about how it can help you better understand the world and make you more successful as a person and as a citizen. And I just want to throw out there, if there's anything I can do, please let me know. I want to see people do well. If you have any questions, let me know. If there are things I can do and you don't feel comfortable asking me, on every single checklist, I have an anonymous survey where I say, tell me what went well, what didn't go well, what could be improved, what do you need? You're welcome to submit stuff anonymously, and I will do my best to incorporate and make this class better. Thanks again.